Grandmaster Mario here. Today we are going to check out my stats for speedrun.com. Check out my stats for speedrun.com. At the start of November, at the beginning of November of 2023, stats on speedrun.com. For me, Grandmaster Mario. Yeah. Alright, so here they are. November 2020, beginning of November 2023 stats for me. Dadish 2 is up first. Oh yeah, I got all three of the 100% world records in Dadish 2 full game. 42, yeah, that 42 I'm really happy with. I'm really happy with the 42. I can definitely beat it. And to tell you the truth, if it was ever done frame perfect, then a sub 40 is easily possible. A sub 40 is easily possible if ever optimized. But still, I'm happy with the 42. I'm still happy with the 42, even though I can beat it, and even though a sub 40 is possible. I'll never get a sub 40. I don't really care. I would like to get a sub 42. I would like to get a sub 42, and I would be happy with that. But right now, I'm happy with what I got for right now. A 42. 40, yeah, I find it harder on the Switch for whatever reason. I find it harder on the Switch for some reason. And for some reason, I think the dialogue is a little bit slower on the Switch. I don't know why. I don't know why I think the dialogue is slower on the Switch. It just seems like it is. I don't know why, but whatever. Kodo Swamp Faust. I just like to do Faust. I just like to simply do Faust. Yeah, it's Dadish 2 is a teeny tiny bit more harder on the web. The reason because there are 3 levels in web that are harder than it is on mobile and Switch. The reason why is because those levels have quicksand in them. And for whatever reason, in the web version, the sand pushes you back in the web. In the web version, the sand pushes you back in level 24, level 25, and level 39. The sand pushes you back in the web version, but the sand doesn't do it in the Switch or mobile version for whatever reason. So, yeah, it's a bit harder because of that. Mobile 38. I don't do Dadish 2 any percent very much though, unless if it's a part of my duo or trifecta. Yeah, I don't really do Dadish 2 any percent anymore. Unless if of course it's during a duo or trifecta or whatever. I mostly stick to 100% or other categories. Sub 7 I'm pretty proud about for Herbajo Meta 100. It's definitely possible to beat it by a lot, but I'm happy with getting the first sub 7. Probably the final minute barrier. So that's why I'm happy about it. 4405 for web. That's pretty good considering the physics with the sinking sand. More like the pushing sand in web. My full game Nintendo Switch time isn't very good for any percent. I actually got a 3950 or something, but I just didn't bother to submit my real time. It's my real fastest time would still be third place, but whatever. 910 for Fantomo. Eugenia 442. $6.05. I'd probably like to get a sub 6. Dadish category extension. Sub 4. Sub 4. My Dadish 3 isn't that good at all. For segmented, it isn't that good. Any 100% for Dadish 1 is alright. Yeah, my Dadish 3 segmented is not that good. My All Worlds is alright, but my segmented, not so much. I'm not that good at segmented. I'm not that good at segmented. Especially for Dadish 1. Actually, probably even more so Dadish 3 I'm not that good at. Dadish 3 and then Dadish 1 I'm not that good at. I got a little bit faster on Dadish 1 segmented web. The only segmented times that I am decent at is Dadish 2. Dadish 3 and 1 I'm not that good, but Dadish 2 I'm alright. I personally think that Dadish 2 is my only decent segmented. I mainly though just like to do these. I mainly though just like the experience of doing all these. Getting the experience of doing them. All 3 burglar rushes. Boss rush. My boss rush is okay. Oh, I see. 24-29. That would be a top 5 time. Yes, it's second place on Switch, but top 5 fastest in across any system. Yeah, Dadish 1 segmented. 639. I'm probably actually more like 17th or 18th place probably in segmented Dadish 1. The reason why it says 13th place though is because not everyone who's done a segmented has submitted. But there are people who haven't submitted that has a faster time than me, so technically I probably wouldn't even be top 15. I may be top 20 really. Technically. Top 13 on this board, but technically in the world really top 20, but I don't really know because they haven't submitted. Boss rush. Oh yeah, that Faust Dadish 2 Switch. Oh yeah, the duos and trifectas. 217 is alright. Dadish Duo switch, that's alright. A sub 1, I would like to get a sub 120. I would like to get a sub 80 minute. I got a way faster time than Dadish Duo 100% mobile. I got a much faster time than that. But it just hasn't been verified yet. My fastest time just hasn't been verified yet. Dadish Duo. $112. Oh yeah, that's right. Any percent. Ganglo Jungle. I just wanted to do the possum one. I just wanted to do the possum one so I can experience running all the categories. Yeah, I didn't really care about getting a good time in possum mode. I just wanted to do it mainly. 1131, that's alright. 100% Dadish 3. I've only officially run 100% once for. I've only done one official speed run for 100%. So it's not all that great. It's alright, but 15, 17, that's not bad. Murder. The web times. Dadish web. 409, 29, 27. That's alright. The 29, 27, that's alright. $834. That was first place for almost 2 years. The 32, well, I was first place in that category for 2 years. I just kept on bringing it down during that 2 years. $637 and $857. Oh, $857. I thought it was an $859 for whatever reason. Fungo Cave Radish sub 5. 2633 for web radish mode. That's not bad. Oh yeah, that's not bad for web either. Radish mode. $27.33. 443. 37.40. For almost 2 years, that 100% was faster than everyone else's any percent. Not anymore, but it was. My Dadish 3 100% is faster than everyone else's any percent. Not that a lot of people have done Dadish 3, but Mario Odyssey. Oh, Mario Odyssey category extensions, yeah. 124 moons and nipple percent. SmackDown versus Raw 2009. I'm a lot better at I'm a lot better at WrestleMania 19. 839, 1326. The Royal Rumbles are pretty much optimized. They're easy to optimize. Most of them are easy to optimize. I'm not that good at the Wii version. Road to WrestleMania. I just wanted to do that one, really. King of the Ring. The PS2 Royal Rumbles are pretty good. Pretty much all of them are optimized. Blumgy Slime. Mario Kart category extensions. WrestleMania 18. The Royal Rumbles are hard. I got all 3 of the Royal Rumbles. The Royal Rumbles are hard. $10-man, $20-man, $30-man. Sub 20 in single match. Leps World Z. Oh, World 3 and World 2. The 738 I'm really happy with. I'm really happy with the 738. That one I'm really proud of. Yeah, I'm really proud of the 738. Yeah. That's a huge margin. That's a huge margin for a short category. That's a pretty huge margin for a short category. Beating everyone by 140, 1 hour, a minute and 45. That's a lot. I'm really happy with that time. I wanted to get the sub 8 for a while. 4 months ago. No one has even got sub 9. I got sub 8. Jesus. If someone beats me, oh well. I just wanted to get the first sub 8. Top 5. I just wanted to do that one, the tutorial. Tutorial 100. Soul Calibur 2. Yeah, I'm really good at fighting games. I have world records in all 4 types. Wrestling games, Street Fighter-like games. Street Fighter-like games are games like Soul Calibur, Street Fighter, Tekken, Mortal Kombat. I don't have a world record in Mortal Kombat, though. That's what Street Fighter-like type games are. I have world records in Soul Calibur 2 for ILs, individual characters. $57.58. Yeah. WrestleMania 19. Basically my best game. My favorite wrestling game. Not my favorite game, period. Not even close, but my favorite wrestling game, definitely. And the game that I'm probably the best at. Probably the reason why I'm so good at it is probably because I've played it so freaking much. It's definitely my most played wrestling game. Maybe my most played game ever, to be Now, just because it's my most played game does not mean it's my favorite game. It's not necessarily my favorite game, but it's a good game. Let's put it that way. 435 is pretty good. .435 is pretty good. 505 is alright. 452 is pretty good considering that I was world champion. 1349, wow. And that category is sort of competitive. Yeah, this category is sort of competitive. Pretty competitive for a wrestling category. Fairly competitive for a wrestling category. It's basically optimized. It's basically optimized. And it's actually hard to optimize. SmackDown vs. Raw 2009, that's easy to optimize, but this, not so much. I'll show you the leaderboards later. We don't have really time to show it now. It's the most competitive category in the entire game with 8 players. The second most popular category in the game is the 10-man with 6 different runners. The King of the Rings have 4 runners. The 20-man Royal Rumble, that is me and one other person. This second and third place, they're the same categories. I don't know why it does that. I'm still first place in those categories, but I don't know why it just shows up there twice. I would still like to keep the 605 up there because it was my first official run. Not my first run, but my first official run. I've been doing unofficial runs for years and years before I recorded any of my runs. Super Smash Bros. Melee. Basically my favorite fighting game of all time. Super Smash Bros. Melee, basically my favorite favorite fighting game of all time, and probably one of my favorite games of all time. Pac-Man Road Rally, Flappy Bird. I think that time's alright. Faust, Mario Odyssey on regular board. Mario Odyssey on main board. That's not a very good time. Who cares? I love the game. I don't care how good or terrible I am at that game. I love it, so back off. WWF Warzone. That tag team match is pretty decent. That's pretty decent. I'm their third best player, and I'm a moderator for the game. All 11 of these were a world record at one point. All 11 of these used to be a world record at one point. There are 7 runners in total. The gauntlet match, I just wanted to do that because it's kind of fun. I remember playing through the gauntlet match as a kid and beating all six competitors. I remember having fun doing it as a kid. Probably mainly as a teenager. Weapons match. 12:15, that's pretty good for IC belt, no countouts. That's pretty decent. More Leps World games. Stickman Climb 1 and 2. Sort of like the game Getting Over It. I guess I consider it like a bootleg of the game Getting Over It. Dragon Ball Z Budokai 2. Mario Kart. Mario Tennis. All 8 cups in Mario Kart 7. All 8 cups in Mario Kart DS. Mario Kart Switch. I'm not that good at that one. Leps World 2 is the only Leps World game that I don't have a world record in, or even a runner-up. Jesus. Faust 2. Yep, another fighting game. Super Street Fighter 4. I used to have the arcade any percent world record, but I had it for a whole year before someone beat me. Now I'm third. There's a PC version that's faster. I just wanted to win all belts in UFC Throwdown. I just wanted to go through all the belts in UFC Throwdown. All 5 divisions. 250 is pretty good. 250 is pretty good. All 5 belts all at the same time in 28 minutes. Jesus. Mario Lost Levels, the hardest Mario game in all the universes. Oh my god. Stars Racer. Mario 64. TMNT. I'm going to do more TNT. I'm going to be doing a lot of TMNT this month, because I have the whole Cowabunga collection. NBA, Mario 2. I've done all 6 of the I've done all 6 of the Mario Hour games. I've speedrunned all 6 of the Mario Hour games. And a lot of other Mario games too. I've speedrunned over 20 Mario games. I'm not very good at Mario games, but I've speedrunned a lot of them nonetheless. I'm not very good at the Mario games at all, but I've speedrunned a lot of them nonetheless. And I love them as well. I love doing them. Another Harry Potter. All 8 cups in Mario Kart Wii. Oh, 3 top 50s. Still top 15 in Super Smash Bros. Wow. We play. I want to do all 3 of the 1P, 1C categories for TMNT. I only would have hard left. Easy, normal, and then hard. I want to get a sub 30 for easy mode. I definitely want to get a sub 30 for that. All 5 cups for Mario Kart. I want to do the mirrors too. The mirrors would be fun. Harry Potter, the first one. I did it on the GameCube. It's the same version. Oh! Out of the 1100th spot. I see. Cat Bros. More Harry Potter and Donkey Kong. Harry Potter. Donkey Kong 2. More Harry Potter. Jesus. Harry Potter Quidditch. A very long TMNT game. Wii Sports. No! No! Why did I do that? Oh my god. Pride FC. Pride FC and UFC. Rocky Boxing. 2002. Hard mode is actually very, very hard in UFC and Pride FC games. Yeah, for whatever reason, hard mode is actually very, very hard in MMA games. For whatever reason. It's actually very, very hard. SmackDown vs. Raw 2007, NHL. The original Super Mario Bros., the first Super Mario Brothers. Royal Rumble. I'm not good at that wrestling game. ATV, Aladdin, WWF Warzone. Yeah, the whole King of the Ring in under 50 seconds. Jesus. Jesus Christ. Cool spot. And Kirby. I love that Kirby game for Game Boy. Probably, definitely my favorite Game Boy game ever. Not that I have played many Game Boy games, but still. Alright, when we come back, we're going to check out some leaderboards. We're going to check out some leaderboards when we come back. Probably not in... I'm not going to check the leaderboards in all the games, just a few of the games. So, anyways, yeah, Grandmaster Mario, that's it for my full game stats anyways. Oh, I might as well show some pending actions. Dadish Multigame and Bob's World 2. All the levels in Bob's World 2. Jumping Clones. I have more runs than that. They just don't count the unverified. I count the unverified, but if for some reason a run doesn't get verified because it's not good or anything, then I will discount it. But until it's checked, I usually just count it. But anyways, yeah, Grandmaster Mario, that is it for now. My full games, mainly my full game stats in speedrun.com. So yeah, when we come back, we'll check out some leaderboards. Alright, Grandmaster Mario, that is it. Bye.